Arbor Women's Mission. Got it, Pete. Thank you very much. Yeah.
If you've forgotten your way home, you can always follow me.
What are you hanging around here for, Mason?
Suppose they gave an arraignment and nobody came.
It's been pushed back a couple of hours.
Well, somebody could have notified me.
Well, I didn't have a chance. I've been interrogating the suspect.
Well, you're very official today, Inspector.
Well, I like to see things done by the book, Mason.
Would you tell the PD that I'd like to confer before the hearing?
You assume it's a PD?
Stable boy rapists don't usually attract the legal creme de la creme.
Well, I'm kind of busy, Mason. If you want to speak to Ms. Wainwright yourself, you should wait in the visitor's office.
Miss Wain, wait a minute. Julia is defending Jake Morton?
Not yet, but I'm hoping I can convince her to take his case.
Oh, well, she'll know better than to get involved.
The guy needs a lawyer.
The guy needs a neutering, Cruz. He raped my sister-in-law. Julia was there the night it happened. How could she turn her back on Haley?
She hasn't. She's not even come close to the guy until she's convinced he didn't do it.
Yeah, great. That'll take about 5 minutes. All he'll have to do is tell her about his neglected childhood, and he'll have her right where he wants her.
I give her more credit than that.
Well, I give her heart all the credit in the world. It's her cerebrum I'm worried about.
Is that what you're worried about, Mason? Or do you think she might show you up again like she did in the Gus Jackson case?
Oh, go ahead. Try to put me into the role of a jealous colleague. Now, competition has nothing to do with it. It has a lot to do with my sister-in-law and my brother, and it has a lot more to do with what's right.
In your eyes.
If they have any intelligence at all, in the eyes of the jury, too. Mark my words. This is one hopeless case that Miss Julia Wainwright is not going to win.
Pushy, pushy, pushy.
I'm in a pushy mood. You couldn't stay away from this one, could you?
Stay out of what?
Stay away from the animal that attacked Haley.
Allegedly attacked Haley.
Be careful. Your bleeding heart's going to make a mess on this nice, clean floor.
Mason, just suppose for a minute that Jake is innocent.
Julia, you've got to curb this penchant of yours for the underdog. You've got enough to worry about with your own practice. Let another lawyer handle it.
He is in there taking a polygraph right now. There is also a good chance that he has a solid alibi for the night of the rape. Now, I am going to look over the facts, and I will let you know whether or not I decide to defend this case. And because you are such a good friend of mine, you'll be the first to know.
Julia, most cold-blooded killers know how to beat a polygraph.
No, not this time. I'm not going to be dragged into another lecture by you on criminal trial law.
It sounds like you could use one.
You'll be glad to know that your good buddy, Keith Timmons, he agrees with you wholeheartedly. You two are quite a team. Why bother with a trial? Why don't you just book a cell right now?
How do you let yourself get dragged into these situations?
I think my track record speaks for itself.
Oh, yes, indeed. You have a long history of aligning yourself with lowlife.
Don't you dare speak to me like that. I will not spend 1 minute of my life defending my past to you or any of the other lowlifes in it.
I guess I deserve that. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. Believe it or not, I do have fond memories of the time we spent together. Recall a certain amount of magic in it.
Is that any way for a married man to be talking?
Pardon me, I'm new to the territory.
I have to get back to work.
Is that the results of the lie detector?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. That and some notes that I took.
Trying to say that I told the truth.
You know, rape isn't just a crime to the body. It does as much damage to the heart and the mind. You understand what I'm saying? Haley Caswell was a very innocent and sweet young woman, and whoever did this to her took away her innocence forever.
You said whoever. Does that mean that you believe me?
I'm going to ask you one question, and I want an honest answer. Whatever you say here will not go further than this room, but I want the truth. Did you rape Haley Caswell? Now, whatever you say, you're going to get a decent defense because that's the law. But if you say yes, it won't be by me. If you lie now and I find out about it later, I will turn the evidence against you myself. Is that clear?
No, ma'am. I didn't rape Haley.
You've got yourself a lawyer. How is she?
I don't know. She seems sad one minute, and then she's angry the next. I don't know, maybe you can talk to her, get some better luck.
I hope so. I want you to understand why I'm here, Ted.
I really want to help her out. I appreciate that. I mean, I don't know what would have happened if you weren't there the night she was raped.
I want to help her. Right now, I need to ask her some questions about Jake Morton.
I don't want to do that. Okay, I mean, if we need any legal advice, I can always... Mason.
I'm Jake's attorney, Ted.
You're defending the man who raped my wife?
Ted, there is no proof in it.
Get out. Get out of my house.
Well, I want to know how you feel.
I'm fine.
Really?
Really.
Then why the comment about not feeling like much of a wife?
You know,
We've been through all this.
it's just not something that goes away.
Victoria, you don't have to apologize for not being able to make love.
I'm sorry. I can't help but feel guilty.
You shouldn't. The doctor said it was in your best interest and the pregnancy.
I know what the doctor said, but it's not fair to you.
I assure you, I'm perfectly content to wait until after we get the go-ahead from the doctor. Almost. I wouldn't do anything to jeopardize the well-being of the baby.